live.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Free Assange Vigil, live from Washington, D.C. My name is Steve Boykin. I'm joined by Misty Winston and Gloria Jones here, who's still very, 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 very excited about getting to meet Reverend Annie today.
I am!
That was unnecessary, Jones. That was out of my ear hole. It was probably their ear holes, too. So before we get into everything, let me try to read the numbers as they stand on March 16th, 2021. Today marks 3,745 days of legal and arbitrary detention for Julian Assange, 699 days since the WikiLeaks founder was trafficked from the Ecuadorian embassy after being sold to the US and UK for a $4.2 billion IMF loan. It has subsequently been 698 days since the political persecution of Olivini by the Ecuadorian government. So really, by the Five Eyes countries. It has been 66 days since District Judge and concierge to the U.S. State Department, Vanessa Breitzer, gave her January 6th ruling denying Julian Assange bail after the no extradition order called for his release, noted his release in a line item. It has been 1,369 days of federal incarceration for Reality Winner, who is in prison for absolutely no reason at all. It has been 362 days of freedom for Chelsea Manning, approaching a year of out of that absolute shithole that we stood in front of a little bit more than a year ago when we were here for the opening week of Julian Assange's rendition hearing. And Jeremy Hammond has been given his papers. He does not have to report to a halfway house. He is out of prison. He has 3 years of parole, which means he is not allowed to have any contact with, any of us. And we wish him the best, and we hope that in 3 years and like a day, he'll be on Anonymous Bites Back or Slow News Day or whatever the hell this evolves into in 3 years from now, assuming we actually get a free Julian Assange. So yeah. So holy shit. We're
in DC.
We're back.
We're in DC, you guys.
We're in the
here.
heart of democracy.
Can you feel it, Gloria Jones?
Yeah, bro,
Can you feel it?
I am invigorated.
I am. I feel
by
like
our proximity to all this freedom and
freedom
liberation,
and fireworks and eagles.
Yes,
and it's beautiful.
I feel like coming to DC alone has accelerated my healing process.
Oh, for sure. I'm healed.
This is where
I'm healing. You're right.
This is where they did it, Joe. This is where. Holy shit, dude! I gotta show you something.
This is where they won. This is where they fought off the insurrection and effectively defeated a coup.
So this is a real bus at a new housing project development. Okay.
Okay, well, don't just
No.
show me. Okay.
So the bus.
No.
Look with the K on the belt, just so you know.
So for those of you that don't know what Steve is doing, there was a bus that Steve saw in Washington, which had a rendition of Kamala Harris as Wonder Woman, and
no, it's Captain America.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so basically, the problem is. Okay.
That shit hurt.
I'm sorry, Steve.
It's hurtful. Hurtful thing you just did, Gloria Jones.
Oh, you have kids.
Yeah, at home. At home.
Yeah.
Gloria Jones, they're
And
at home. Trying to keep it that way.
you also told me you'll be disappointed if I ever grow up. So.
It's true. I did.
So
You're
yeah, so
absolutely
basically
right.
Steve was downtown, or no, Steve was somewhere in DC at some store getting supplies, and in the parking lot there was a bus that had a rendition of Kamala Harris as
Captain
as Captain
fucking America.
And painted on that bus next to the Kamala Harris was "I love Black people."
I heart black people. I heart black people.
Yeah.
And
nothing quite says
That has to be.
I heart
Come
Black
on,
people like
that
that.
has to be a joke. That can't.
no,
That can't
so
be real.
okay, here's
that cannot be real.
So this is the empty lot where they're going to build, right? And there's the existing housing development right there. Right. So that's
nobody can see this.
I know. I'll post this on Twitter.
Sorry, this is the worst show ever.
I guess now.
Steve will post it on Twitter so you can all see.
But this is just, I mean,
It's funny.
it's a literal
I hope
cartoon.
it's- I
It is
hope
a
it's-
cartoon rendition of Kamala Harris holding a little girl's hand and the shield in the other. And
It's a joke. It's so.
this takes performative nonsense to an entirely new level. I'm putting this on the tweeters right now.
Yeah, do it.
Will you please, Misty,
What?
let people know what is going on tomorrow while I do that?
Yeah! I turned away from you when I did that, Steve.
Oh my goodness! I may not be the best person to ask about this because I never know what's happening. So where's the dang?
So at noon tomorrow, we're going to meet at the plaza where Fox, NBC, and C-SPAN are located. We're going to speak a little bit. We're going to march to the CNN building. We will be joined at 2 p.m. By the Fuck Censorship protests, which has been organized by our good friends over at the Convo Couch.
So awesome.
Who should be getting here soon.
Who should be coming in,
right?
and with a couple of the ladies from Roar Media too, should be coming with them as well.
But if y'all know anything about Convo Couch, you know that they operate on Convo time. So
it's all good.
We'll make sure to talk until they get here. Don't worry.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna Google's gonna be awesome. Being able to say "fuck you" to Google will be fun.
Yeah. So after we meet up with the Fuck Censorship March, we'll be marching with the Fuck Censorship people from CNN to Google, and then that's where it will effectively end, and we'll do speeches and stuff. And then tomorrow, the 18th, we'll be in front of the Department of Justice at noon, protesting the Merrick Garland Department of Justice, which is continuing the torture and prosecution of an award-winning journalist who exposed war crimes. So that's what'll be happening on Thursday. And then, and actions will be happening all over the world on the 17th as well. From places to Mexico City, to Amsterdam, to Australia, New Zealand. Something will be happening in London, but the location will remain non-disclosed as fuck 12.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, talk on
that. So our friends in London.
Love you guys in London.
I don't know, it's probably obvious, but I love London. They're some of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And so seeing them, like we saw them live being harassed by cops, right? Like when they were helping us cover what was happening in September. And what did they also help us in January? Because
we read out the verdict to Allie.
Yeah, okay, that's literally one of my.
She told them.
Yes. Well, Steve got to tell Allie, which is seriously one of my favorite experiences, like in my whole life. getting to watch her face, because seriously, nobody works harder. I know I'm probably a little bit biased because I do love them, but nobody works harder than the London crew, in my opinion. They are at it constantly, all the time. They're relentless. They're out there all the time, and I love them for it. And but the UK now has this ridiculous bill that it's basically just giving I don't even know. There aren't even words big enough really to describe what it's doing. It's giving cops they have like power beyond measure. And it's coming here next. And that's what always happens, and it's getting bad. And I feel really bad for our friends there because they've already been harassed by cops, and it's going to get even worse. And I don't know. It sucks. I don't know how to make it stop. Like, how do we fight back against that?
It's hard. I mean, listen, I'll do this so I'm not yelling at Steve's ear.
Yeah.
They dragged off a then 92-year-old man. It took them 10 cops to drag away a 92-year-old man. And like I think of what LAPD and LASD do to us down in LA when I'm on the ground there. And it's like, it still angers me when it happens then, but thinking of that happening to the London team, if I have to watch that happen to the London team, then it's going to be bad.
I might end up in London.
Yeah.
I might end up in London, really.
Yeah, honestly. And I mean, it's going to take a massive presence in London too, because I mean, not to say that our London team isn't just fucking amazing and the most inspiring and admirable and hardworking people ever, but it's going to take a fucking massive presence to put pressure on these fuckers to just finally let Julian be free. That's what it's gonna take. It's not gonna take none of this fucking kiss ass bullshit where hey, maybe Kyle Kalinske can promote the event. Oh, hey, maybe we can do a cutesy little stream where we talk about this case on a surface level and not invite any activists at all. It's not gonna come about that way. It's going to take boots on the ground, hard-hitting shit to make this done, and it has to be done on a massive level. Something
actual boots on the ground. Actual boots on the ground.
Okay, feet on the ground. Feet on the ground.
I have boots upstairs because it's supposed to rain. So
I didn't bring boots.
Listen, I'm old, and so I think like a mom. So I bring boots when it's supposed to rain.
Well, I'm not either of those, so
I get
it. So yeah, it's like as I was going off of, it's gonna take a massive presence to free Julian Assange, and it's a shame because it really does take such large scale action and to free any political prisoner, really. Like, thinking of all the other people, like, it took hell to get Chelsea Manning out. It took I mean, Mumia is still in prison and his condition worsens by the day. Leonard Peltier and so many other political prisoners as well. They're in present danger in the prison industrial complex. And it's going to take a movement larger than the one that we currently have for Julian to free not only Julian, but them as well. So that's why we really need to go at this whole system and do it from an on the ground, nonpartisan fashion, so we're able to build the numbers necessary to make this shit happen. Anybody else?
Yeah, man. So we Glory and I got to go to Baltimore today.
Yes, we did!
Oh, child.
Glory, Glory was a little excited about that.
I was.
You see this shit, right, y'all? She's still beaming.
I got to love Reverend Annie.
But we spent a good part of the afternoon there, and Convo Couch got an amazing interview with her. We hung out a little bit. I'm gonna go back Friday morning, I think, and finish that up. Unless we can try and figure something out, like after, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. There's no fucking time. Like, you guys, I don't know if you understand how much shit we have to do yet.
Yeah. How much shit we already are doing. Literally, I mean, you guys can't see it because the interview's not up yet. But literally yesterday, the moment we got in DC, Combo like met at the airport. We picked up Steve. I ran up to him in socks, screaming "CEO of Scoop Gang," you know. and then literally like what? We eat, and then maybe an hour or so after we got settled in, we drove 2 hours to Richmond to cover a vigil and interview someone from BLM 757. Yeah. Then came back here because we were holding Steve's laptop bag hostage. And even today, I'm sure you see the lovely people working behind me. I think you do, but not anymore because Kimber's not there. Yeah, but you know, you can't see them, but big ups to them because they've been going nonstop as well. And yeah, we're making shit happen.
Yeah, and there's a lot more.
Oh, there's so much more.
There is so much more. There is more.
Yeah.
We haven't even started in on the actual like pressing of the. They've been cutting vinyl for like 10 hours, and scared.
I think our buttons done though, or
no, we ran out of button sleeves.
Okay. This is probably not something they really care about. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. Does anybody care like about how all of our dumb stuff?
I think people will care very much about the Steve Poikin and cartoon pins.
Oh yeah,
right, Steve.
Yeah. Where are they?
I got one on me right now, boy. Here, I'll even do this. So, Steve Poikin and baby, that's the CEO of Scoop Gang for you, right here. Yeah,
that's hilarious. Thank you for the tip there, Jesse.
I missed that.
Dude, look, it's Rockfin. I'm not gonna. This is an Assange Vigil, but thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate it. Amanda Wealtha, thank you very much. Thanks for doing what you do and the way you do. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, YouTube is starting to assess a tax on viewers that live outside of the United States. We'll get into that more when we've got a little bit more time to dig into the story behind it. We're kind of all just in the moment here right now, and we will be.
I have literally been in a car for 6.5 hours, so I'm a little out of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was they came by, we went to go eat, we went to Reverend Annie's, we went to a thrift store, at a grocery store, got back. Glory and I did Burmes's show. Misty showed up. Now we're here. As soon as we get done here, we're going to go do all of the other things that we still need to do. And at some point, maybe, well, I'm sure they will, but at some point I will probably just collapse for about 45 minutes and then wake up and drink more coffee and do it again. And then we've got our events. I still need to do the Sequoia More White bit with the Convo Couch.
Dude, people did not get it. Like, people did not get it there. There were some people who did not get it, and it was funny. Like, what is this? Some hipster? Like, what is this guy?
Like, who is this
Steve.
dude?
Yeah. I'm like, it's Steve. You guys, like,
they were like, who the fuck does this dude think he is? And the thing is they were saying that shit during Franco's stream when they were on Zoom, so Steve forgot to change his name from Steve Poikinen. So
I mean, look, they can't all be zingers, right? They can't be. That's just statistically impossible. Janine Campbell, thank you so much. We will absolutely howl for you. And yeah, I freaked the fuck out at the grocery store because one of the bags of coffee that we got rang up as decaffeinated, but I think it was just rang into the register that way because the bag doesn't say that. But for a moment there, I about fucking lost it. And I was like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Thanks for the Super Ray, Janine. Thanks for the Super Ray, Janine. It's always appreciated. Super Ray. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So we have, like, somebody gave us a very generous donation, but they gave it to, I'm going to ask, because I don't know if I should say their name, because they gave it to me in a way that was,
okay.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I would like to thank them. I think they would know who, but just the way that they donated, I just want to make sure it's okay. You know what I mean? It seems a little.
So if that's you and you,
no,
okay,
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I got it, but right. I just want to,
Word.
I almost thanked them out loud, and then I was like, wait, the way that they donated.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, so Jack Sith, you're in the wrong. You're gonna have to tell Pasta or Fee that Sequoia needs to get super defensive about his man bun, because like I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that dude that's probably one of the last things that dude's a total fucking nihilist. Like, I don't know. We'll talk about it in the writer's workshop later. We will when we'll throw it to the committee. We will. Is there a way to donate directly to Assange's legal team or whatever he's most in need of? Yeah, yes. There are a couple of different ways. Stella Morris, his partner, has a crowd justice up. There's also Assange. Defend Assange.
Right.
Yeah.
I do that
everybody extra mild with the names on this. Everybody did, y'all.
Yeah. It's hard to remember.
But yeah, it might be defend.wikileaks.org has a couple of different direct fundraisers as well. I would start there. I would defend.wikileaks.org. Man, what people go apeshit for that man bun. I don't even know what it
Seriously, everybody's decided that's where Sequoia gets his power from.
Right. It's where he hides his secrets.
Well, no, they want you to wear the man bun, Steve.
That's never gonna fucking happen. Believe that.
Oh goodness.
Hey Jackson, do you like my shirt? My Defund the Pentagon shirt. Guess who I got it from? Bam! At the Combo Couch. Who should be here? I don't know what time.
Sometime.
But yeah, and then when they get here, then
watch them show up like 14 minutes before the vigil.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
If Pasta said they were going to go grab a bite to eat and they were 45 minutes out, that's what, 25 minutes to wherever they're going. An hour and a half at dinner. An hour and a half is a short meal with pasta. That's rushed. That's rushed.
Yeah.
I'm not even like It's wild.
Yeah. No, definitely. They're on a different time over there. But we love them still. They're just on their own time. But yeah.
It's all good.
You want to bring something up?
No, Ian Schlackman, I don't have a minute.
Ian.
We're live on the...
Ian.
Yeah.
Ian. I like Ian.
Ian. I got to meet Ian for the first time
Really?
today, too.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, he was
Ian.
so nice and everything, and I got a couple of his
So maybe to make a mashup.
we need that for our soundboard. We definitely need one of those.
What was the name of that show? He did a podcast with Reverend Annie, and that's where he really gets his hype man on. It's hysterical.
I love Ian.
Ian's the best,
yeah.
and it was awesome to meet him along with Reverend Annie Chambers. It was
you can talk about some of the stuff she talked about.
Okay. I won't go too much into it because I really want y'all to see like her interview with Convo Couch in its entirety, but it's amazing. She's so fucking awesome. Pretty much, we talked about went kind of deeper into her shutting down the strip with the KKK and her thoughts on talking to kind of any and everyone about like to get issues done pretty much. Also talked about they also talked about Cuba a lot.
That's what we were talking.
I know one thing I love to talk with her about is her times in Cuba and like kind of her interactions with Fidel Castro and what she learned from them. Also they Convo talked a bit with her about the freedom schools, and yeah, that's what I'll give away from now. And of course, because I can never hear the story and the story is enough, I had to get her to tell me about the Raisin Brigade, which was awesome. And yeah, she's so amazing, y'all. Like, so
I recorded the conversation about the Raisin Brigade. It's about, I don't know, 7 or 10 minutes long, and I'm gonna put it up on the channel here. I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not real sure.
There is no time.
Yeah, we are. And then it doesn't stop with the busy. Oh, and I think my homeboy that I used to play music with when I lived in Colorado, who lives in like outside Annapolis now. I think he's gonna come up tomorrow and bring a couple of instruments so we can make some noise. And then we've got whatever we do with Convo Couch after the event.
And Ian might come through for the protest as well. And Ian might bring Reverend Annie Chambers. Ian wants Reverend Annie to rest, but Reverend Annie doesn't want Reverend Annie to rest because she's Reverend Annie, and I love her so much for that. So Reverend Annie might be at tomorrow's protest, raising hell with us, because who better to help do it than a longtime Hellraiser? I see we have some super rays. Do we want to?
Yeah. So Aram says, drink up, Johnsons. To your health, give some rousing speeches, say your piece. P.S. Channel MLK more so than Screen Jump. More so than, with all due respect, the typically languorous, yawning, uninspiring, and even righteous Assange Vigil. Woe was me shit. The Assange saga has nothing to do with pity, although it is pitiful. bring his war to life. Assange's war is about freedom and liberty. It is a people's war. That's legit. Grant Jarvis, thank you very much.
Thanks for the super raise.
Liberia Pay. Sleepy Josh, that's something we're going to look into. Miss Tree has... It's all right? Okay.
Our base God Tech Ninja says it's all right.
All right.
All right.
But buy me a coffee is better according to our Tech Ninja, Matt, like Sleepy J.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that one.
Yeah.
I always.
He says Libera Pay is more for software projects. So
there's a bug.
That is the official advice given from Josh, Man Like Sleepy J, J Tech, Base God Tech Ninja, the one and only. So that's what we got to say.
George Jones is like the best hype person ever.
She good.
Yeah.
She good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like it. I want you to follow me around and cheer for me all day.
So whenever I start cheering, Mr. CEO of Scoop Gang over here starts complaining about my volume.
I do not.
I would probably
not every time.
At some point. Yeah.
Not every time.
But like, I just need somebody. Sometimes I say, like, yeah, you got to go to the grocery store again. Let's go, girl. You can do it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, really Misty's here, so ain't that it? Let's go, Comrade Misty. What's up? I don't see no other fools doing what Misty doing. Let's go. Y'all don't want the smoke like this. Hey, you see us three? Guess who we rolling with? MCSC fam. That's what's up.
That is what's up.
We not no white bread ass lineup up in here. We're Scoop Gang in the house, in the heart of the empire.
Oh boy, we are actually that. We really are actually that. That's creepy though. Like if y'all, we're like right here. Here they are.
It's weird. I get weird vibes from it because like I know there's so much evil, but then at the same time, I also get like a little bit of that same feeling that you get when you walk into like your team rival's gym. And you're just like, ooh. Like, oh, I can't wait to fucking show up all you bitches.
Yeah. We're gonna need some people.
It's that feeling that I want to harp on more instead of the overwhelming feeling, which is holy fuck, we're in fucking Mickey Matt heaven right now.
Yeah, we sure are. I do want to thank everybody that's watching over on Rockfin. There's about half of what are watching on YouTube. Let's flip that.
Yeah.
Wait, YouTube is charging people a tax to watch their platform in other countries. Wow, they are making it impossible or significantly harder for the people who have been able to make a living by being content creators. They have a little competition in Patreon, and we talked about that a little bit the other night. I'll go over it again in a minute. But I mean, one of the reasons that we're going to Google tomorrow, it is because Google is YouTube's parent company. And it's out of fucking hand.
Fuck Google.
It's out of hand.
Fuck Google.
Fuck Google. And fuck YouTube. I can't.
No.
I can't. We're not. Like, the Assange Vigils have never been monetized, right? But for the last damn near year, I have tried to, whenever I can remember, to turn off the monetization button on a Slow News Day live stream. Just so YouTube can't demonetize the video like they will with every single video that we do. But so they can't get a cut of the ads, because when you get demonetized, ads still run. It's just you as the content creator don't get whatever fraction of a penny that YouTube will pay you for ad revenue. and YouTube keeps the whole shit. So fuck that. Honestly, I mean, you can still super chat the YouTube channel, although I'd prefer you not. YouTube takes 40%. If you want to support the show, there's a number of ways that you can do that. Let's see. I do. Well, Caden Rodriguez, power to you guys, power to the people, and fucking free Julian Assange. You want to read that last bit, Glory? Scoop gang! Thank you, Glory. So much easier. Like actually sitting next to my co-host? Holy shit. You should try it sometime.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're here, guys. Look.
It's legit been like this the entire fucking time, too.
I've been excited. And you know that, Steve.
Your excitement is wonderful.
Yes.
It is.
Thank you.
It is. And much needed. Much needed.
Thank you.
We're old and tired, so it's cool.
I'm not necessarily tired.
I just, yeah.
I mean, you know.
That's what it is.
A little old, but do we have any what time did you all arrive in DC?
I literally just got here.
She got here,
I just got here.
20 minutes before the vigil or some shit. Maybe an hour.
Yeah,
maybe
probably about an hour.
Jones got in yesterday morning. I got in Sunday night. Beth got in like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, Beth just got here. When did Convo
Christine
get here?
lives here.
How long's Convo been here?
Magnus got here yesterday.
Convo got here with me.
Me and
yesterday
Panda got here
morning.
yesterday. Convo Couch got here yesterday when Jones did.
Franco lives here.
Yeah, Franco lives here.
He's hella busy, but he'll be here for the events. We have a couple of people from Roar Media that just came in an hour or two ago. They're here. Anyone else? If there are any members of Anonymous planning to show up to our event tomorrow, then I am sure that they have gotten to undisclosed location at undisclosed time. Yeah.
I talked to Garland today, and he's got to work both days, but he's going to try to make it into DC to catch the tail end of the DOJ event, and then we're gonna try and see if he's up for doing a live stream after we eat a little bit or some shit. But that would be wonderful.
Our new Slow News Day member.
I'm gonna get Garland Nixon stuff.
Okay. Our new member of Slow News Day, Ali Alexandra.
Ali!
We love you, Ali. She won't be able to make it, but obviously she'll be helping us promote the events, and she'll be helping us with her presence as another member of Slow News Day, because she's awesome.
Couldn't be more stoked on that, by the way.
Smart and researchy and and chill.
She's making up words
She's
and shit.
just laying it on there.
And all chill and beautiful, even though she's from Chicago and stuff.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
now.
Oh, no.
Hey!
Hey, how's this go with the pizza thing? though?
Whoa!
Does this stoke the pizza thing even more? Does it? Because that's funny.
See, okay, here's my thing with the pizza thing, and okay, maybe I feel like it's kind of exclusionary to not do this while Combo Couch is here, but since they're on combo time, I'm gonna have it anyways. So I mean, listen, I prefer New York pizza. I think deep dish pizza is honestly overrated, and half the time it's not even really pizza. But listen, I'm also not a picky eater. If I'm in Chicago, I'll get Chicago pizza. If I'm in New York, I'll get New York pizza. If I'm in Italy, I'll get Italian pizza. If I'm in Miami, say, and there's a deep dish place in a New York pizza place, then I'm gonna go to the New York pizza place. That's my thoughts on it.
Fair.
Like, I mean, I'll eat Chicago deep dish. It's good if it's like, real Chicago deep dish. But at the same time, I think in the general trend, it's
just based on
mostly
hometown.
it's
shit,
mostly
man.
overrated.
I'm not gonna pretend like I was listening to any of that nonsense.
Fucking men.
We're gonna read off some Super Rays. We're in deep shit, says fuck Alphabet.
Yeah,
I agree. I do.
100%.
If you haven't caught the breakdown of the executive summary of the National Security Council on Artificial Intelligence report that we went over the other day, you go back and watch that. Because it relates to the fuck Alphabet because Eric Schmidt is on the board of the NSCAI. There was another. It hasn't posted to the Rockfin yet, but it came in through here. OG North American Ape. Salute to the Scoop Gang. Thank you. I'll be sure to bring all my whistles from the last Assange event. Hell yes.
Yes.
Is Pasta gonna say no cap? Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed. Is Steve?
Okay, no.
Wait. Let's finish the thing. Is Steve gonna mollywop someone with a mackerel? Perhaps. Although I don't know what saltwater is a little bit further out. I'm not sure if I'll be able to go catch or if they're even Atlantic or like Chesapeake. But if I get the opportunity to fish, my friend, I'm gonna drop a line. Yeah. Find out on the next episode of Glory Finish the Line.
Woo! Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say.
No, you're supposed to finish the line though.
Finish the line.
Find out on the next episode of
Scoop Gang. Okay. So,
You need to record
anyways,
yourself saying that and then just have a button.
we're getting Josh to soundboard for
Okay.
other reasons, but
I
yes.
don't want my voice on the soundboard though.
All right. That would be
Well,
it would save your voice.
I'll ask my youngest son to do it then.
Does he even know the significance of Scoop Gang though?
You'll have to tell him.
Okay.
He's very smart. He taught me about Pokemon, so right? That's the one I taught you about Pokemon?
I can
Yeah.
teach you.
I learned a lot.
Anyone can teach you about Pokemon though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's adorable when an 8-year-old does that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's so.
Well, I knew nothing though, and I only talked to him for 20 minutes, and I felt like I walked away knowing some shit.
Carolyn Clancy, thank you very much for your use, however you see fit. I've been trying to send a little money to help the DC trip. Thank you so much.
Thank
really,
you.
really do appreciate it. Free Assange now. I agree 100% with that statement. Coy Contrarian, see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Still, dude. Yeah, man.
A lot of
Dude.
people from my Twitter people are coming. I'm so excited.
I know.
I'm so excited.
Bro, I'm excited to see y'all, and I seen some of
And
y'all.
also,
I seen some of y'all on my timeline interacting with me for Attack on Titan and anime stuff. Listen, if we get the chance, come up to me and we will have a quality conversation about this stuff. I'm so excited to meet y'all. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tim Gray. Yeah, Glory likes anime so much she declared her love for it on my timeline too, because I was smart enough to leave my laptop open in front of her and walk away for 30 seconds.
Yeah. Because we were setting up for Burris' show. He walked away. I'm like, setting up for Burris' show. Steve walked away for a bit. I was right there. His Twitter tab was just out in the open, and somehow Steve must have finally listened to my advice and tweeted out the fact that y'all should watch Attack on Titan. Brilliant, Steve. I'm so glad you finally listened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. I don't see how that was probably inevitable. I should be stoked that it was just an Attack on Titan promo. I should.
Yeah, that's true.
You should.
Actually,
Yeah, what
that's true. If I would have gotten a hold of your shit, that would have been a different.
What could
That
you
would've been
possibly
different.
say that is like
Nothing that
more
would
fucked
like
up
no
than I-
right, but
but
I would
Not
try.
you.
Listen,
I would
shout
try.
out to the Deep Throatitarian gang, because if I took one message from that Discord and put it on Steve's Twitter or one picture.
Yeah,
so yes, I was very gracious.
I'm not trying to tempt fate on this one. I'm not. You should not even. What else we got going on in here? Let's see.
Who else is coming to DC, y'all?
Dingo says they have clubs. Yeah, we know. Buy a $40 bladed T-shirt, and yeah. So it's. I mean, yeah, dude. I'm spoiled. Spoiled. Really. And it's hard for me to be like, sure, I'll pay $70 for a low-end cartridge. Like, it's just not. So to alleviate that, I brought a couple. Dr. Discourse.
Anthony's here.
Oh, cool. Anthony.
Awesome.
It's at Defense Assange, or is the WikiLeaks link good for what, Doctor? Are you talking about donating directly to WikiLeaks? There's a crowd justice organized by Stella Morris, and
It's pinned on her Twitter.
Yeah, and then there's also defend.wikileaks.org. But the Assange Defense Committee is good too. I mean, this community has been pretty fortunate to only rub up against like a handful of scam artists.
Yeah.
And when it happens, like, they usually get to operate for a little bit until enough like concrete evidence is compiled in order to expose them, and then that's the end of that.
Yeah.
So the ones that have been around for a number of years, the ones that have like Ellsberg's name attached to it, like Assange Defense does, I wouldn't look for much activism, and I wouldn't look for much in terms of direct legal assistance. But what they do is like, they're the people that get to talk to all the people that we're to, I don't know, scruffy looking for.
Right. Or
yeah. We don't have the right credentials. We don't pass the vacation house sniff test, shit like that. And so they get to talk to all those people. Yeah.
We have a question from Molly E in the YouTube chat, and
how did I miss it?
I'm not gonna read your question out loud, but the answer is
Franco
is probably not. Yeah, probably not. That's the answer to your question, Molly.
Sorry, Frank.
Okay.
Franco's texting.
Big shout out, Franco.
Franco.
I love Franco.
Oh.
He's awesome.
Hot.
Yeah, Steve just read the question, Molly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I've been surprised in the past.
Oh my God, I would be
not necessarily the level of surprise that I would
shocked.
be under were that to occur, but I've been surprised in the past. I thought it was a perfectly rational conversation that took place on Franco's show the other day, or it could have been, or it should have been. But there were, in fact, two different conversations that took place. There was the interview that Franco had with Gloria and Ali, and there was the interview he had with that dude. It wasn't a panel or a show. It was two separate conversations. It was fucking weird. Fucking weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I get that, but
so now we airing your shit, Fee. Combo Couch is just now on their way, guys. Just got the text from Fee. They are just
it's
now.
9:56.
So they're like 20 minutes out?
At least.
Well, we don't know where they
Or
ate.
hang on, man.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
Pasta's gonna apologize to the folks at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're calling him?
Oh, we're calling him.
Okay. Put that shit on speaker, Mr. CEO.
I just sent you a super chat.
You're live right now. You're on speaker right up.
I know we're live
Because you watch it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I said that we're paying the check and we're on our way over.
How far out are you?
How far are we from?
You gonna apologize to these folks for keeping them waiting? They're all here for you, Pasta. They're all here for you.
They are.
Well, then just keep it going for another 20 minutes and we'll be there. Yeah, everybody's like, just tell Steve, just rub another bowl and we'll be.
But no.
We're on stream.
Come on,
We're
dude.
on stream.
Yeah, it's a vigil, man.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Tuesday.
I swear,
Have them
man.
come to the vigil.
Right?
That's
That's
getting-
where you get shame to you.
Are you done?
I'm just getting warmed up, motherfucker. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
just getting warmed
Here we
up.
go.
But unlike you, I'll wait till you're here. You know, like when you're here, like you're supposed to
In
be.
20 minutes.
Pasta Jardula.
Yeah.
Drive fast, take chances.
White man.
So look, let's get into for a little bit what actually is going to be coming up in the Assange case. March 29th, I don't even know what courtroom that's in. It's probably at the Old Bailey. But so what happens on the 29th though is that's the date to where a judge needs to determine if the appeal filed by the U.S. has standing. It is also the date where Julian's legal team gets the end date where they can say we would like to counter appeal. We've talked about the counter appeal a little bit, but it is kind of worth going into. On the one hand, it does keep Julian incarcerated to go through a counter appeal, but so does the U.S. filing meritless appeal after meritless appeal, and a counter appeal addresses all of the bullshit that Vanessa Baratzer just robotically agreed to in terms of the arguments, the legal arguments put forth by the prosecution. It was like she read out two different statements.
Yes, it was.
And it
That
was
was the weirdest fucking day. God. That was seriously the weirdest day. To go from shit tweet after shit tweet after shit tweet to no extradition.
Bro, she cited a fucking CNN article.
Yes!
cited a
I
CNN
was-
article.
Oh man, I was ready to fight people.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. So when that, like, we were prepared for the worst news. Like, realistically, we saw how Vanessa Baratzer was. We knew the connections that Lady Arbuthnot had to literally the fucking Turkish lobby in the military-industrial complex, and her husband, like, we kind of expected the worst to happen that day, and it looked like it was headed that way. It really did. And it's like her citing that CNN article was like at least me personally, like I was like following from wherever I was at the time. But like that point for me, that was the point where I was like, oh shit, it's finally gonna happen, isn't it? Like it's gonna happen here. And then immediately
there was no warm up. There was no warm up. It went from like terrible tweet, and then there was like one that I was like, wait, what'd she say?
Yeah.
And then
she said something about like I think it was the one where she said something about the extradition would be oppressive, like the word oppressive, and I was like, wait, what? And then I think if like my head snapped up and everything, because it seriously was that fast. Like it was like prosecution's case to this is going to be oppressive, and then the very next tweet that Steve read was no extradition, and I had no idea what was happening. I'm not kidding.
I was just like, is that right? Like, no way. Like,
I looked at Kendra.
Right?
Kendra was sitting beside me, and I was like, what did he say? And she was like, I don't know. And then I looked at Allie, and Allie's face, oh my God, seriously, that is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. It's amazing. Go back, watch her face as she like goes through those like the like change of emotion, like confusion to like disbelief to cautiously excited to then just like overjoyed. It was like, that was so fun. And that was like a really weird but cool moment because I really had no idea what was happening, but I was happy, but I didn't really understand why I was happy. I don't know if that even makes sense, because that day didn't make sense really.
It was just like weird.
It's really weird.
It was just surreal, and like we're kind of at the point now where it's like we're sort of back to square one, but not really, because like he's still freezing in prison. Belmarsh still won't give him his warm clothes.
It's getting warmer though, so that's like you have to invent the winds, fam. Like there, you have to the little tiny ridiculous nonsense things. Because there's no winds.
Yeah, I applaud you for doing that, Misty, but I'm not inventing a dub on that shit. Oh. Nah, Belmarsh is gonna keep getting spammed every fucking day. Yeah. Like they're still doing that shit, because that shit's unforgivable. It constitutes literal torture. He was having to put books up against his window to insulate himself, wearing layers after layers, with a chronic lung condition in the part of Belmarsh that just so happened to have everybody with COVID there. It's disgusting.
I'm sure this is a coincidence.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
I didn't do that on purpose.
What he has to face. Meanwhile, you have fucking assholes up in the fucking White House, up in the highest positions of power in this fucking society. Let's not get into our good friend, Mr. Klaus fucking Schwab, mentored by our other good friend, Mr. Henry Kissinger, whose dad ran a fucking National Socialist model company in Ravensburg, Germany.
Escher Weiss.
Yeah, Escher Weiss. And then when Klaus got a hold of that company, that very same company, he helped produce weapons for the fucking illegal nuclear weapons program for who else other than apartheid South Africa. Where is he? He's the leader of the World Economic Forum right now. And you have dumbasses like fucking Naomi Klein gatekeeping on his behalf. Like, it's insane.
Naomi Klein's a dumbass. I think she's a disingenuous huckster.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I think
it's
a lot of them
insane to think where we are now. I know it's to be expected at this point, but it's still insane when you stop and think about Mike fucking Pompeo sitting in that fucking room going, yeah, I was the director of the CIA. We lied, we cheated, we stole. It reminds you of the glory of the American experiment. The CIA fucking admitting to fucking crimes.
Yeah.
And he was fucking Secretary of State.
Yeah. And
so it's like, if the CIA is lying and cheating and stealing, what the fuck is the rest of our government doing? And you have donuts in the fucking media that won't press him on that shit. You have fucking chumps, reporters that won't press Jen Psaki on what the fuck's going on with Julian Assange when she's going on and on about, oh, well, you know, this administration is going to be one that honors the freedom of the press. This administration is going to be one that actually protects journalists and cares about journalism. Bitch. Y'all got me all kinds of fucked up in this stupid ass motherfucking system, dog. It's like, we live in a fucking cartoon.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Then the very idea that we even have to beg them to protect journalists is fun. That's fun. Good times, guys. We did it. We have like democracy and shit. See it? Can't you see it everywhere?
I'm sorry.
I mean, we're in DC.
I'm sorry. Let
Let
me just take a fresh breath of this liberation.
A liberation breath. Yeah. It's very important.
Yeah. I'm like emotional just thinking of the profoundness of our placement and relation.
I mean, seriously, y'all.
It does remind you of the glory of the American experiment.
To the heart of such a
But they're dismantling. Like the First Amendment was kind of a joke, anyways. Like the way they are 100% dismantling the little tiny bit that we're holding on to, and that's bad time.
Pasta, if you literally.
Okay, so let's do that again. And Pasta, if you're listening, scroll up and you'll see. Yeah, scroll up. Glory gave you the address like this morning? Yesterday?
Like 5 messages up.
5 messages up. Much love.
Okay,
Pasta. So here's what's going on tomorrow again to get back to that. At noon at the plaza where Fox, NBC, and C-SPAN are located, which on the flyer I don't have one handy. God damn it. You got the address, anyone? So we can
I have it on my
more specific.
I think I have it on my phone. Oh yeah, right here. 400 North Capitol.
400. Okay.
North Capitol Street, Northwest.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys doxing us?
No, we're giving the address to the event, which is on North Capitol Street. Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, if you want to know the address of the Airbnb, it's at 69420. Go fuck
1600
yourself.
Pennsylvania Avenue. Just show up and
143245 LSD Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there was a democracy way.
There was a democracy
There was
way.
a democracy way. There was a street called Democracy Way. And,
Yep.
And I felt so democratic.
it's
riding
so
along there.
it's funny that people come here and are awe-inspired. Like I am kind of, just because history. Like I love history. But at the same time, it's so fucked up here. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. The evil is everywhere. There is nothing good about what happens in this city, really. There's just not.
Minor threat. Bad brains.
Yeah.
I mean, but that was also 35, 40 years ago. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Mayor Marion Barry, not once but twice, cracking hookers in his hotel room. I was set up, and he was, and they reelected him.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So at noon, 400 North Capitol, the plaza where Fox, NBC, and C-SPAN are, we're gonna meet. We're gonna do some speaking, and then we're going to march to the CNN building, where we will be met at 2 p.m. by oh god, some show. I don't know. We talked to him earlier.
I know. I really can't remember.
YouTube channel or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fucking independent media.
Right.
Something.
Oh, I remember. I saw them on ABC News.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
The watermark was
on
remember
ABC
that.
News's footage. It was the Convo Couch.
Oh, that's
what it
right.
was.
That's who it was.
Yeah, and I wouldn't
I
have
like that
remembered had ABC not ripped off their footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. While keeping the watermark on, and
keeping the fucking
okay,
watermark.
so I don't know if y'all saw this.
Time out.
I don't know if y'all saw this segment. They literally showed the video and were like, "This is footage from an independent news channel," and it literally says "The Convo Couch" on the video.
Yeah.
So like, you couldn't
just give them credit, like and then maybe ask too.
And then maybe ask. Yeah. But and they're gonna make a fair use argument, and they'll win. They'll win their fair use appeal, whereas we get copyright strikes or copyright claims.
They can use your shit, but you get demonetized for using, like, sometimes like Ford Fisher. Sometimes the exact same video that he gets taken down is up on like a some kind of
major news network.
Yeah,
we're gonna see Ford tomorrow. I was supposed to email him back and try and get an interview in with him before I left, and I had no fucking time. So Ford will be live streaming these events too, on his channel, and I think if he still has a YouTube channel. Which he may not.
I think I don't know. I
but
can't say for sure.
But YouTube has just been royally fucking over Ford, and again, Ford's footage has no commentary. It's just raw video of what's going on in front of the camera wherever he happens to be standing. And YouTube has decided, or YouTube's parent company, or YouTube's parent company has decided that raw video of things happening,
like literal reality,
might lead people to question the official narrative about something, which is exactly what Patreon told Whitney Webb in a fucking email. It's not that you gave medical misinformation or disinformation. It's that you provided accurate information, which may make people question the official narratives around COVID-19.
Listen, Steve, I can give you an example of Whitney Webb's misinformation.
Which we showed you that email on Slow News Day too. We're dead ass. They left it blank.
Blank.
Here's an example of your misinformation. Blank. On to the next thing. So I mean, again, this is why we're ending this tomorrow at Google. This is why when I get back, one of the first things that I want to do is organize an in-person event at the Google campus in Mountain View, at the YouTube campus in San Bruno. We will be going right into organizing events for April 11th, which marks 2 years since Julian was violently and illegally trafficked out of the embassy. What the hope is with
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Think about where you were 2 years ago.
Fucking shit, you guys. 2 years in Belmarsh. 2 years. He's a journalist. 2 years in Belmarsh. like one of the worst prisons on earth for journalism. That's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. What the fuck? Christ, it's mind-boggling to me that that's a thing that people are just shrugging off like it's no fucking big deal. That he was spied on. Everybody's like, okay, no big deal.
Well, what were they supposed to do? Not spy on him?
Well, yeah. What the fuck? That I have to explain these things to people to get them to, and then they still don't get it. I don't know what even to do. Sorry, I'm losing it a little bit. I'm tired. We're all tired.
The United States government is seeking international jurisdiction over the press. The United States government is seeking to criminalize source protection, which would make investigative journalism extinct. The United States is seeking to criminalize the publication, receiving, or sharing of classified information, no matter who the fuck you are, no matter where the fuck you live.
Aww. And it doesn't matter how true it is, because WikiLeaks has never gotten it wrong, but you still, they literally want to control, like, truth, history, everything, the story. Like, they want to be the ones writing the story entirely. And they're taking away our ability. And not only does it take away, just speech, but it's our ability to fight back.
It's our ability to. It's taking away our ability to organize. It's taking our ability to communicate truth on any level, because pre-crime is now a thing. YouTube, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, all of these companies, all of these platforms are intertwined with the government. Anyone who makes it's a private company argument when it comes to social media or streaming platform censorship on YouTube is full of shit. They're ridiculous. That's a nonsense argument. These companies are the government. These companies are extensions of the government. If it makes you feel more comfortable to say it that way, it means the same thing. But if you throw a couple of more words in, it sounds like you're being a little bit more cautious. People will nod a little bit faster that way. Simple fucks. No offense. Thank you so much for the Rockfin tip. United States is fucked. You are 100% correct.
Yeah.
We're doing what we can to unfuck it a little bit. Tim Gray, thank you very much. WM, thank you. Good luck. Godspeed. Fuck censorship. Free Julian. Hell yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for the super raise, y'all.
Big agree.
Yes.
Big
The
same.
biggest of agrees.
Yeah.
Huge.
All the same.
The best agree.
Big science.
Yeah. Christ, dude. Free Julian, like 2 years. I still, it hurts my head.
I think I did.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to make sure that the combo couch
Oh, okay. Well,
get in when they get here.
Yeah, because we just got another super ray from OG North American 8 LMAO. My bugging is a combo couch still not here. Yeah, no, they're not.
No, of course they're not.
They're on.
No.
But it's 10:19, and he said 20 minutes, and that was, I don't know, about 20.
I think I texted this to them yesterday too, but if Pasta couldn't scroll up 5 messages.
Okay, so. Guys.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
we in DC, boy. Let's go. You know what's up. You know what's up. It's me. It's your girl Glory. It's your boy Steve, CEO of Scoop Gang. Let's go. It's your girl Comrade Misty, best Twitter account on all the left, bitch. She be dunking on y'all sorry at every day. You know, fuck you, Geoff. Fuck you, David Sirota. Fuck all y'all punk asses. Missy's got y'all on lock, boy. She living rent free in their heads. That's true. What's up.
It's true. Oh my God. Do you guys realize how, like, collectively in this room in about 15 or so minutes, and then more so as the week progresses, the amount of people who will be gathered under one roof that live rent free in the heads of like so many fucking people.
Just me and Feet alone is kind of intense.
Find a fucking hobby.
Something, dude. Something. I'm begging you. Like, you know, write to some retirement homes, like some old people who it's COVID, we're on lockdown. They say senior citizens are really depressed. Like, go find a pen pal. Like,
learn how to play ukulele.
Do something.
John Fitch,
you guys,
professional MMA fighter.
I am a
fucking finally.
What the hell?
Look who finally showed up.
But y'all, I'm a 39-year-old stay-at-home mom with too many cats. Leave me like not that exciting. Hi. How are you?
I'll just get up in there, buddy. Get up. That's a foot.
That's why I didn't stay.
That's a
Why are
foot.
you fucking people? You
That's still a foot.
I know, that's why I didn't get
I will have Missy.
Still foot. Still feet.
That's Johnny.
Like a goddamn still feet.
I'm sorry.
He's finding parts.
I'm sorry. It's hard to love everyone.
Christmas.
Okay, yeah, Johnny better get his ass on camera.
No, you're gay too.
All right, we can scooch a little bit here.
All right.
You're large.
I got okay.
Black or gray?
Really?
Get in there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, balls.
Oh, what?
Balls.
Balls.
Balls. No, I'm plugging it.
So once again, if you've just joined us, this is the Free Assange Vigil live from Washington D.C. My name is Johnny Buttons.
No, it's not.
My name is Steve Poikinen.
That's what her button says.
Hell yeah. You know I'll be repping the CEO of Scoop Gang. Because that's him in the flesh.
I Glory Jones, right?
Oh, you guys are too
This is
cute.
weird.
That's me?
Yes, it might be a little bit big, but
It's good, dude. I love shirts. I don't care.
And Pasta's giving
I'm a
everyone
t-shirt
fuck
girl.
censorship shirts around this.
We'll have shirts at some point.
So yeah.
We will. I'm about to start making them as soon as we wrap here.
Yeah.
But Fee,
They're working on it, kind of.
Fee, you what's up?
if he wants to go off on some people,
Please do, girl.
Oh, boy.
Come on, bring it.
she's been waiting to go off on
Oh
some people.
boy.
Bring
Oh
me.
boy.
She's pissed off. Everybody
First of
sees
all,
mad.
just want to update you guys. Our footage is being used by CBS, ABC, CNN, CNBC, Fox. And we just got requests by HBO and BBC to be interviewed for Capital 6 riots. The thing is, they don't know who we are. They don't know that we're not gonna peddle their little narratives.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
BBC is instrumental in attacking Vanessa Beeley. And that's fam. I mean, Vanessa Beeley is somebody we really love and admire. It's just not going to fly. But I did want to say something because at the end of our show, I showed this little panel that's going on with Jen Perlman. And I know you guys are very polite about it and you're very nice about it. But I felt like I had to say something because I'm a little sick and tired of the elitism in independent media where, for instance, somebody like a Jordan Charlatan gets one video taken down, one video demonetized, and he goes on every major show and gets to talk about how, oh, woe is me and how upset I am that I got my one video demonetized. And he gets all this backing by these mainstream progressives. Yet, not just us, but like people like Ford Fisher, Vanessa Beeley, the Last American Vagabond, Whitney Webb, and all of these people get completely taken off of YouTube, of Patreon. Not a word is said by the vast majority of the cool kids, as Steve says, and independent media. They don't really talk about it. And, we've been demonetized entirely, but also now they're using our footage. The mainstream media is using our footage freely. And you guys have been organizing an amazing protest via Action for Assange, Clovers for Assange. And none of these people have propped it up except Hardlands propped it up, Jason Burmas and Richard Medhurst.
Yeah.
And that's it. Everybody else has been silent.
Well, real quick before you,
I did a couple of interviews, but
Union of the Unwanted.
Yep.
Had Steve's always on there talking about that.
and I got to promote it at the end of the union.
And I'm sure there's people we missed.
Fault Lines too. They had me on for a quick segment. Thanks for that. Co-host
Chris
the show.
Cook and
Co-host
Guerrilla
the show
Radio.
with Steve Poikonen.
Yeah.
And a big thanks to Richie for having me on and promoting that event, and especially big thanks for that one because I see a lot of people sharing it, and it's I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks to Chris Cook from Guerrilla Radio out of Vancouver, British Columbia. On a couple other shows. I've been so busy.
Can we address the Jen thing real
Yeah,
quick though?
okay.
Because here's the thing.
Take the microphone so we can hear you.
It's not bad. I am happy that they're talking about it because that's
Right.
that's what I've been begging people to do this whole time. And so that's a win, but I'm not going to lie when I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think that it sucks that they didn't include, and it doesn't have to be me. That's not what this is about. So don't even, I know that's going to come at me. People are going to try to say that I'm trying to create some career or something, which is so dumb. I can't even put words to it, but yeah, just to exclude organizers entirely, really. And they have a fantastic panel. They have Chris Hedges, they have Kevin Gostola, they have Marjorie Cohen, Rania. They have, I'm forgetting people. It's a great panel, Lee Camp, Ron Placone. Those have been longtime supporters. They've been in it for a while. So I have no problem. I'm happy they're doing it. Their panel is good. I'm excited that they're talking about it. A lot of people will watch it because those people have platforms. So that's all very good. But it does kind of suck just because I see how much work people put into Assange activism, and then to not lift those people up is just disappointing for me. That's where I stand with it. I'm not trying to I don't I'm not going to get pissed off about it because it just isn't going to do me any good at this point. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. What is the thing you always say? Just keep doing the work you're doing.
Well, and that's something that Kevin Gostola said.
I don't need credit. That's not
do the work that nobody else is doing. Do it consistently, and even if people don't like you, they'll eventually have to report on your reporting because you're the only one doing it. As far as this thing goes, man, we have shirts in your size.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, that's what I've been preaching. I will everybody, even people who hate me. I'm about
to make them.
We'll make some for you.
We have
Hit
shirts
us up.
in your
We'll
size.
reserve it in your size. It's all good.
You can show up to any of these. You can organize your own too.
I'll send you a shirt.
Yeah, we'll help.
Bring it, everybody. Even the people who are mean to me, bring it. Come join just for that.
You don't like censorship, do you?
Yeah. That's
I
it.
mean,
I'm still not gonna like you.
It'll be work with you. I'll work with you.
Thing, though.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
That's the thing. Is it'll be even more satisfying to see them try and talk their shit on the ground. Because let's be real, there's
those people aren't on the ground. That's the
listen. My fucking God.
Sorry.
Y'all be making chumps out of yourselves sometimes. Chumps. Straight up chumps, honestly, because listen, dude, I had a fucking
They're
LAPD
gonna-
officer
they're gonna get
nearly
going.
grab me and swipe at my backpack, and I fucking jetted the other way Saturday night,
Because why?
because I was recording them at a protest,
And
and it was a
wanted to be
protest.
there?
Oh, why I ran away? Because I wanted to be with Scoop Gang, of course.
she couldn't get arrested because
Yeah,
she got to sit down.
She
with
gets in the
Reverend
group and she's the group chat. She's like, "Well, I was cautious because I knew I had to be in DC."
Annie. Well, because the group chat was full of people going, "Be safe,"
Yeah.
because we have to.
Yeah.
That's
You know what's funny is I think after I sent that tweet of the second skirmish line, I didn't update you guys for another hour or two.
yeah, it was cute, Jones. It was cute.
Yeah, but yeah, and these guys
No
around
Seattle
me,
people.
They should be here.
these guys
Oh,
around me as well have all dealt
Oh,
with
is that why Johnny?
with some serious fucking
they were
shit.
kind of
Like Steve, I won't even go into the vast shit that he's been through. These guys damn near getting lit up in Portland, having their van fucking shot in, and all kinds of shit that we go through on the ground that will never ever match anything.
It's
that,
not a fucking look.
anything that y'all dumbasses on Twitter can do.
It's not. But here's the thing, dude. It's not a competition. It's not a contest. We just need people to show up and do this fucking thing. You can have online events. Please do. That's how you
Do
help
whatever.
raise
you
awareness
can.
and get people interested and hopefully activated. But hopefully you're remembering to activate people while you're doing the panels, and then we can all get together.
Literally,
despite no matter what your fucking political ideology is, no matter where you come from, no matter who the fuck you are, this is a post-partisan issue. We can talk about politics later. Right now, what we need to do is secure some fucking free press. We need to do that. It is not secured. Johnny Buttons.
Johnny!
You've been requested.
Yeah.
Someone almost called the cops on me.
Why?
What?
I went to the wrong house.
No.
The little ring doorbell thing.
How many times you got the address of this place? No.
At least 3.
You shrug. Yeah.
Does this reach?
Yeah.
I just want to
Be
say
gentle.
something on a positive note, though, because we're talking about a little bit of the unmasking that's going on. It's really showed its true colors. But what I've really taken from this whole thing, and really just I'm very thankful, is the fact that we call each other now fam. You know what I'm saying? I think that the like-minded people who are on the same kind of mentality, we've come together. You know what I'm saying? We back each other. We support each other. What you're doing with Jesse now, it's awesome. I almost called it Slow News Day. You know what I'm saying? Just to piss him off. And I'm saying action for Assange, Franco. And in a little second, we should have the Roar Media girls come walking in too as well. Yeah.
We'll be by in the morning.
And let me tell you something. So I'm taking the positive from this whole situation because, all they did was just show their true colors, really, and it got cliquey like high school. But there are those people who are a little bit ahead of their time who say, you know what, I don't give a shit. I don't need to fucking hang with you. I don't need to be on your shows. I don't need to do this shit. If you want to play games, play games. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. Jen's been on our show 3 times. We went out there and covered her when nobody else would. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get an invitation either. Now, that doesn't hurt my feelings and stuff. It just says, okay, this is the way it is. This is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But, there's a lot of people out there who want to do the hard work, who want to talk about subjects. I hate when people come and say, oh, you just do this for clicks. Talking about fucking election integrity doesn't get you fucking clicks. It's the opposite. It's so fucking tedious. And really, to tell you the truth, here's something else that's shown. A lot of the indie media commentators, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. People don't want to talk about Assange. It's boring. They think it's just one individual and it's just what I'm saying? They don't understand the nuance of what's really going on. When we talk about censorship, we talk about freedom of speech, we talk about freedom of press. This is it, man. That's the end of the rope. They take all this shit away. They take away a press. They take away our voice. That's it.
Come down.
Come down.
Come
and they're doing this to us. I mean, we started this protest or fuck censorship because we also got demonetized, and we've seen the encroaching fascism when it comes to cryptic fascism via the security state and the propagandists that are working in tandem with the Google and YouTube, but also now just having our footage get used freely and openly while we get strikes for using anything from CNN or MSNBC, while we get demonetized and also touted as fake news or Russian propaganda, or get little remarks saying, oh, the election has been called, or get QAnon remarks on our stuff. It's like these people get to make money off of our footage because their own reporters and journalists aren't out there doing what we do. They're not out there in the front lines covering putting their lives on risk, getting tear gas and doing that. They like begrudgingly have to refer to our footage to use it because they have nothing else, and now they're using it in an indictment against people. And it's like, that wasn't ever our intent, but that's what they're doing because their own reporters aren't doing that. They have all this money, all these funds to do that, and they're not doing it because they're not interested in the truth. They're interested only in making money, and they see us as a threat, which is why we're in a war. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I know you guys have, but the audience, I don't know if everybody has noticed. We are at a war right now between independent media, independent media and mainstream media, and their affiliates in government and in the big tech. That's the war we're fighting here, and it's a very difficult war because we still have to convince people that it is just as important as something as, they're looking for a Ku Klux Klan member on a horse with a hood. They think that's the only version of fascism. This fascism is far more dangerous because it sneaks up on you.
Yeah, well, first of all, I bet our chat recognized it because we have the best and smartest and best looking fucking chat ever. Big shout out, chat gang. Love y'all. That's true. And we have a guest coming all the way from Seattle. From the fams at Roar Media.
The accidental activist herself. Give it up, Yay!
I am so excited to be here with all of you and to stand together tomorrow, for what we know is right. So I'm Shanda Mazda. I'm the accidental activist. I'm a producer at Roar Media. We're based in Seattle. And this is our family, man. And where they go, we go. And we're super excited for tomorrow. And I have Miss Amber King, host of Brave New Future, should be down the stairs any minute. So she'll get to say hi too.
Footsteps
Here she goes. Here she goes. Oh, she got her shirt on. That's what she was doing.
You want to say hi? Hey, what's happening? How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for waiting for us.
Yeah, thanks. We had to have dinner.
For a proper dinner. We can't wait.
Very good dinner. You guys have been on for a long time because you guys were on when we started dinner, right?
What did we miss?
What did we miss? What did we miss?
Leave nothing out.
Yeah, so do we. So it's all good.
We never know what we say. I honestly don't know what we say.
Am I the only one that actually remembers streams?
Do you? Because I don't ever.
Yeah.
That's a good skill.
And I don't rewatch them either. Do you guys?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I never watch them.
Who has time for that shit?
I might get more in the habit for timestamps and clipping and stuff because the only time I do rewatch videos involving me is when I need to do timestamps. So
that's just why I don't do timestamps.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I mean, listen, if you need the timestamps, I'll do it.
We should do each other's. That way we don't have to watch ourselves.
Yeah.
We can split, share it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Hey.
That's a good idea.
We should
fucking
post,
taking advantage of our insecurities like that. I like it.
we should pose that idea to the entire MCSC network.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you guys already do timestamps.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fucking.
They're like
gooders.
one person now.
Gooders.
That's fucking making the rest of us look like shit.
Fucking Johnny editing over
Yeah,
there.
Right.
They got an editor, Johnny camera.
Johnny and
What are you talking about? Sleepy Josh hanging out right there.
Sleepy
J!
J!
Jizzle!
Sleepy Jizzle!
Yeah, don't ever say that again, Pops. So
roll tape, cut that out, Johnny. Cut it out. Edit that, Johnny.
So the actual amount of God level shit that Josh does on a day-to-day basis, he's
And then he always helps me
more
too,
than
right?
Yeah, and listen, y'all can't see it right now, beyond the fact that he's my salty hype man. But he's also working on some amazing shit social media wise. He's working on an events page for activists that has nothing to do with Facebook yet. And the shit he's working on.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
What? People do that?
Well, no,
I've been
but
waiting.
so Facebook is the only social media platform that has that events feature,
Right.
right? So
it's really special. if
Sleepy
you're an
Josh
events
for
person.
the last couple of years has been working on building that to attach to Mastodon, and we are how close now, Josh?
He's hoping to have it up this week, guys.
You can find me on Brave New Future.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm on mine.
And we
Oh,
have,
and we have a
our own Mastodon instance.
Scoopgang.social.
Scoopgang.social.
Y'all are crazy. Crazy.
Y'all, I say this.
I can't. That thing has never sent me the email. I've never got a fucking email from it. Ever.
I don't.
It makes you ask twice sometimes.
So many times.
Well, okay, yeah. First thing I do when I get back to my computer is actually need to take an exam. So.
Guys, I don't know if like all of us like should be in one room together, like the CIA is
Yeah, they're
probably
gonna
licking
bomb
their
us or
chops
something.
right now.
Right.
It's like, oh god, we got like 5 shows of people we hate. Let's get them.
They probably had to.
Johnny Buttons, you're on guard duty.
They probably had to call over like 7 more Kevins, just be like, ayo.
They're like segmenting off like fucking Agent
Like
Smith.
it's too much concentrated fucking like awesomeness for them. I corrected myself.
You look like Elmer Fudd. I don't know what you're talking about. It's
What's Tweety
contemplating.
Bud?
What was I gonna say?
They
before?
say that a lot.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And Sleepy J also showed the Slow News Day element, a screenshot of, a bit of the interface and stuff, because it's got an interface to it. That's something. And yeah, looking forward to when this thing comes out, and really hoping to fucking and obviously and oh yes, hi Mona. Hi Mona. Mona.
Of course she does. That's, by the way, let's give credit where credit's due. That's Mona's graphics.
Yes.
Mona designed the Fox Censorship shirt.
Mona and Johnny together.
Well, wait, here's the thing. Mona can't get a shirt unless we have a picture of her, and we need a picture also of Sleepy Josh with the fam shirts on.
He's loud enough.
Yeah. Everybody can hear positive.
Hey, excuses are like assholes, my friend. Just kidding, I love you. How many? Oh, that's nothing.
Ignore him.
Everybody else does.
Okay, yeah, but as I was saying, when Sleepy J comes out with this shit, it's gonna be fire. And then people in the anonymous community are working on stuff as well, so we can take some heavy ass baseball bats to big tech and give them a big fuck you. And yeah,
That's her favorite, I think.
nice.
I love that. Coming from Big Tech Central in Seattle, we've been holding the shit down for a while, and we're looking for some other communities to have as much fun as we are at every single opportunity you can. So, calling out Utah, anywhere you got some great data centers. We saw Rockfin going down when there was a power crisis, so we may want to rethink some of that shit.
Their servers are on the text.
We see, is it crypto? Is it the server farm? We gotta decide that as a community, and put our resources in the right spot. So
Aren't you guys excited that everybody's getting vaccinated?
oh, I am about to make some lanyards that say, if you've been vaccinated, stay 6 feet away from me and wear a fucking mask because I want nothing to do with you. You are shedding virus and I have a compromised immune system and I'm not about to go there. So please, let's flip this narrative. It's about fucking time.
You put the mask on.
Oh,
And keep it.
So there was a vaccine site in DC that we drove by on our way to. Was it in Baltimore? Or was it in? Okay, it was on the way to Baltimore to see Reverend Annie. We got held up at a crosswalk for a vaccine site, so I just put on my fucking Guy Fawkes mask and stared at them. So yeah, that's.
They love that.
Yeah. And Dr. Discourse, thank you very much for the $10 Super Ray. Great job, everyone. There's no freedom without press freedom. Stay
Mona
strong.
said, I wish I was there, and Allie said, me too. And me too.
Aww. We wish you guys were here too. Yeah.
Yes.
Listen,
Make it happen.
When we do this West Coast thing, we're gonna try and get Mona and Sleepy J to come through, and it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah. Steve just said hell yeah too.
Road trip.
And Dingo says, "Oh my God, Shonda and Amber, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes."
Hey, Dingo. Yeah, we're excited to be here with all of our friends and fam, and can't wait to hit the ground tomorrow and actually get some protesting in. It's been a long time for a lot of us. For me it has, because we've been locked down in Washington State. That's cool that you guys are tuning in, though. It's glad to see our fam and our chat, stopping in.
Yeah.
I only come to DC to protest. So at this rate, we actually took a day and we didn't go live because we were sightseeing and checking out lots of dead guy giant statues today.
Dead guys today. Yeah.
We had a lot of Hueys flying over about 100 meters over and over.
By helicopter.
We've been retina scanned and fingerprinted and.
We got retina scan to come in from Seattle.
But it was special. It's special like that. Not like they didn't know we were coming, but whatever.
Yeah.
Guys,
So we're prepared for tomorrow.
We are.
I just want to say, can you guys give a little, just to get us up to date on where we are? I know you guys did it in the beginning of the show. We were eating food and drinking wine. On where we're at with Julian Assange right now, so we know what's going on, and then we'll go over a little bit about censorship.
What was it?
I think Pasta just took over our show.
6,700.
I want to get educated. That's why I watch the show.
So
Could you pull the numbers back?
Yeah.
Please?
Oh.
Because I will.
and while she's
do
doing that,
we got it. So Pasta today is 3,745 days of illegal and arbitrary detention.
Amazing.
699 days since Julian was trafficked out of Belmarsh. 699 days. When we
Trafficked
march
to
tomorrow,
Yeah.
sorry. When we march tomorrow, it'll be 700 days. We can throw that on a
It's
sign.
almost 2 years.
Or 3. And but hey,
Almost
look,
2
if you're
years.
coming out tomorrow and you haven't made a sign yet,
I have signs. I made a shit ton.
700 days in
Oh,
Hellmarsh.
why are you telling me this now? I made like
Because we just read the
fucker.
yeah. We've added Olabini's political persecution to our numbers now at our oversight and good friend Juan Passarelli's
Thank you, Juan.
pointing that out. Much love, Juan. Here. Oh, and I made a point. Juan made a point to buy fair trade or organic Guatemalan coffee. And I thought about you when I was in line.
He said that as we were checking out.
I love Passarelli.
Let's see, it's been 66 days since the denial of bail. 66 since the 6th.
Wow.
We saw some phallic 666 today.
Yeah.
Pretty prominent.
I
in the
refer to
region.
to the Washington Monument as the Satanic Obelisk.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Totally. It's valid. 666.
Where are we at? And then Reality Winner has been behind bars for 1,369 days. Chelsea
For no reason.
Manning has been out of prison for 362 days. So on Friday,
It'll be a year.
it'll be a year.
And thank you for your awesome tweet today on Fuck Crypto, Chelsea. It had me laughing. Thank you.
And then Jeremy Hammond has been free-ish now for 10 days. He was in a halfway house for like 100 days or 120 days after serving the 10-year sentence for his participation in an FBI orchestrated hack where the FBI provided the exploits.
Fuck you,
to
Sabu.
The FBI's paid snitch, Hector Monsegur, aka Sabu.
You fucking pig. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And so Jeremy has a 3-year tail, 3-year parole, where upon he can not visit a whole bunch of websites.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's allowed anywhere near a computer, to be honest. He can't use any encryption that's written into the parole. Can't use encrypted. And no association with any
with us.
I would take this next 3 years to learn at least ASL and possibly fucking Braille.
Yeah. No association with anyone in generally, but specifically us.
Yeah. and that other show that Gloria and I have been co-hosting for the last month or so now.
Anonymous Bites Back. Woo!
Dork. Do you guys?
Is that their theme song?
You guys have?
Yeah,
you guys? What? We got about 10. We got about 10 minutes left on regular vigil time, and I'm sure Sleepy Josh does not want to go over time tonight.
We love you, Sleepy J.
So-
I wish you were here, Sleepy.
So please, Fee, since this is your event and you did all of the organizing.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Where'd Johnny?
He's outside.
Johnny, myself, and Pasta work together on this. Okay, Steve. Thanks for including me this time. I appreciate it. Yeah, so like I said, added to the fact that we've been demonetized, and not just us, but on behalf of everybody else who has been demonetized or taken down, we are trying to fight the big tech and Google, YouTube, part of that. And also these mainstream media propagandists and stenographers who literally make money off of lying to Americans and gaslighting and telling everybody that they are the truth tellers and we are the conspiracy theorists, when it's the other way around. Right now, I don't know if you guys know, but Russiagate is back. Not that it ever left, but they're claiming that Putin was backing Trump and that together they were working against Joe Biden and making up lies with Iran and Russia, of course, and that China was involved, but then they backtracked. So they're doing this whole situation where they are bringing it back, even though Russiagate was debunked. And so now more than ever, especially since they dismiss us and take our footage and all this crap, we're fighting against the oppression by mainstream media. We're fighting against conspiracy, the actual conspiracy theorists and the actual gaslighters. And we're very happy that so many people in media, like World Media, Slow News Day, Action for Assange, Facts on the Ground, Frank Analysis, and all of these other wonderful people are coming and they're supporting us in solidarity. We're going to be marching after the Action for Assange, Clovers for Assange protests. That starts at noon. We're going to be starting at 2:00 p.m. and we're going to be starting at the CNN building, and we're going to be protesting nonstop. And yeah, we're here to do it. Fuck censorship, fuck mainstream media, fuck big tech and their cohorts, and Pasta, do you have anything to say about this, especially since the events of today?
Yeah, I had impossible meatloaf for tonight for dinner. Here's Roar Media.
Wow.
Yes, she
Stop
absolutely
eating
did.
Bill Gates' fake meat.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll work on
You,
them.
and
Yeah,
you
we'll
go
work
on
on it
about
here.
us being the imperialists.
So I just want to say that some of the pieces of historical on display in the park were very, very poignant as far as life in America today. And so we went to a great restaurant called The Founding Farmers, which is also a fucking amazing book if you want to all go check it out. And look at what the founding farmers thought about agriculture and agrarian society in the United States, because we are really far fucking from it. And we've got these same media people taking the same chemical cartel dollars at every step they take. With any opportunity they get, they will turn it into profit at our expense and our health.
Yep, that's to fight it.
Johnny, do you have any words to say?
Oh,
Come on, Johnny.
Johnny.
Come out tomorrow, support us. Fam said everything. We love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. That's all I have to say tonight.
Come on, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny Button.
Johnny Buttons.
Johnny Shy.
Hi.
Johnny Buttons, everybody.
Hey. Oh, and one more thing. If you are independent media and you consider yourself on the side of truth and justice, start supporting independent media. Don't be afraid that your channel is going to get shut down just because you talk about the Great Reset, or just because you talk about election fraud, or just because you talk about COVID or alternative theories. All of the people here have challenged the status quo, a narrative on those things, and you should be allowed to talk about those things and actually push forward. If you're being censored, the issue is never the direction you go is never to bestow yourself and be like, okay, well, I'm just going to do what you say and censor myself. It's always to move forward no matter what, because we're not in this to just make money. We're in this to tell the truth. We're in this to actually be actual advocates of truth and justice. Whether you consider yourself a commentator, a YouTuber, an activist, a journalist, you're still trying to tell the truth. And you need to stand in solidarity with people and not just be part of this elitist, like, independent media. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there is a lot of unmasking happening right now with independent media sort of leaving a lot of people who are doing the work in the back burner, leaving them behind and not standing up because it's not the popular thing to do. And I hope you guys all watching notice that and what's happening. And that's all I'm going to say. Just keep watching as to what's going on and who's saying what and who's really out there walking the walk. All these people here are actually doing on the ground direct actions, which a lot of these, boutique leftists or these Dem socks talk about guillotines and revolution. Well, the first step to doing that is to actually be out there on the ground supporting movements and supporting issues, not based on team picking or any of that, but based on the issues themselves. So that's just all I wanted to say.
Steve, can you say I don't play team sports?
He doesn't do tricks, Pasta.
Sorry. Yeah.
Here. You can say it in your Steve impression, Pasta.
I don't play team sports.
Well, and I just want to say
That was a bit shoddy. I'm not
real
gonna lie.
quickly too that the situation
And
at
then
hand.
close out and tell people where they can find you, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the situation is the things that we've been fighting for. Like, we played it pretty safe in 2016. Look where we are. We played it fairly safe, even though we didn't want to in 2020. And look where we are. It's not going to matter if we have Medicare for all or a decent living wage if all of our data is monetized and we're stuck in some digital prison. And if you can't realize the plans that are in play and how to escape from that and free your children, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. You can't just be issues based to that extent. We have to say we do not consent to this. And if we can't talk freely and have civil discourse, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If there is censorship, we cannot call out the corruption on any fucking level. So you can find us at Roar Media. Love you all. Peace out. Say
You can find us on Rockfin, of course, Roar Media. We're at the very end of the little bubbles. We're at the very end, and we're the small fish. We like it there. We kind of fly under the radar, and of course, we do have our YouTube channel, which is Roar Media, and then you can find us at the Natural Progressive also on YouTube. Till those channels are gone, you know.
We're not banking on it.
Fam.
Fam, just find us on Rockfin at the Convo Couch. We're also on YouTube, but we're demonetized. So we basically are telling everyone to go to the Convo Couch on Rockfin.
My name's Glory.
What's your shirt say, Glory?
My shirt says defund the Pentagon. Yeah.
Who designed that shirt, Glory Jones?
Johnny everything.
Yeah, this dude that works for this dude that works for this independent media. I don't know what they're called. I'm trying to think of that watermark on that ABC video. I think it said like the condom couch or something. Yeah. So hi, I'm Glory, but you probably know that.
Couch.
Hi, I'm Glory, but you all probably know that. I'm co-host of what's it called?
Slow News Day.
Of Slow News Day.
It's right there on your button.
Slow Day
Slow Day News.
Slow Day News.
I'm co-host of I'm co-host of a show called Slow News Day with this dude. Oh God.
I'm that guy.
His name's escaping me right now. What is it?
No.
Yes. Well, okay. And talk again. Very super excited to be here and to raise fucking hell. And I fucking bro. I met Reverend Annie today, guys.
She was freaking awesome.
She's so amazing. I love her so much. I love her so much. It's
We're trying to get Josh out of here.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wrap it up.
Sorry, Sleepy.
Wrap it up.
Okay, I really love Sleepy, but I was about to go off on a tangent about how awesome Reverend Annie is, but y'all know where to find me. Y'all know where you can find me. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who I am.
I'm just a chick from Ohio.
Yeah, just a chick from Ohio. Io.
Thank you.
So yeah, you know, I'm on the tweeters lots. Find me there. Watch my other show, Fox on the Ground. And shout out to the crew back there doing all the work back there while we're talking to you guys, because legit, Magnus, Beth, and Kimber back there are kicking ass right now and doing work that you are not seeing. So shout out to them back there, and to Sleepy Josh. We love you, Sleepy Josh. I'm sorry, I'll shut up now. I love you. Go get some food, dude.
Last minute super raise.
So, Dr. Discourse, thank you very much. Great job, everyone. There's no freedom without press freedom. Stay strong. Wit to wit. Thank you very, very much. Be safe. We always try. We do. And to be fair, man, like we're not showing up looking to fuck shit up, you know. So we haven't really been like hassled, and we hope to keep that track record going. We really do.
Shout out to National Lawyers Guild if you fuck with us.
Oh yeah, big shout out.
Yeah. My name's Steve Boykin, and I host a show called Slow News Day, which you should be watching on the Rockfin. We are trying to lap YouTube in terms of subscribers on the Rockfin, and we are going to need your support more than ever over there, because we're going to be taking the show full time. We just added a new wonderful member to the crew, Ali Alexandra. So stoked for that. Let's see, slownewsdayshow.com. Get in the Discord. Get in the Discord. It's fun. It's getting fun. Scoopgang.social is the Mastodon instance. Get on that. And then thank you, Gloria Jones. Thank you.
You're scripted. You're scripted.
Oh, you guys saw that video? Yeah.
Glory, right? You're so scripted.
ABB has a new intro. I think it's fucking awesome. At least the video that Lubers put up is lit, and it says Anonymous Bites Back a lot in it, and that's like our fucking. Oh Jesus Christ, how's that gonna work? All right.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we don't have to be on.
At any rate, man, we love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
You.
People in the background.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every person who donated to get us here. We literally can't do this without you. We can't. You guys made this possible. We're only here because of you. And so as much as we're going to be on the ground, this is your event. And we hope to do you proud.
Do something in your town.
And noon tomorrow.
Yo.
400 North Capitol Street.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Noon.
We love you guys.
Love y'all.
Thanks. Sleepy Josh on the ones and twos. Everybody here, everybody there. Good luck to us all.